Yeah, come on. Yo, this that spooky shit, that real, that's right. That GM Sonic shit. Hey yo, Mr. Clean. Shout out to Dracula Presley, Corval, Johnny Slash on the beat. Hey yo. Yo, it's the GM Sonic Show, Phantom Opera flow, permissionless, immutable, unstoppable, spectacular, gather with Corval and Dracula, abracadabra, flip shit like a spatula, few Andre Stan, the master of memes, DeFi king, half man, half virtual machine, no other team can match the collective expertise, no other chain can achieve the supersonic speeds, home with the most creative tech, what's your favorite decks, spooky swap, equalizer, Beethoven X. And when I place my bet, I never break a sweat. Worship the open source code like sacred text. Rest assured, battle tested and ready for war. I check the bribes, cast the vote and collect the rewards. Knock at the door, trick or treat. Move like a zombie, but usually I stay cooler than Fonzie. I get surgical with this, call me Dr. Doom. Break the sound barrier, hit you with a sonic boom. We got it wrapped like a mummy in a tomb. It's about time we address the elephant in the room. It's called Sonic. Yo, what's the new hot topic? GM Sonic. Straight up alpha, you can get it if you watch it. GM Sonic. Yo, what's the new hot topic? GM Sonic. Straight up alpha, you can get it if you watch it. Yo, since the Genesis block, consensus didn't stop. Innovating since day one and never missed the plot. I'm just a humble yield farmer, tending these crops like a routine. See you at the next epoch. Ayo, the DeFi Renaissance, yeah, we were part of that. Your favorite dap, Phantom is where it started at. Go to Paint Swap and cop an ancient artifact. Let's run it back so we can 20x the market cap. FTM's the pre-sale, S is the ticker. It's best to zoom out so you can see the bigger picture. Brand new tech, brand new insignia, no trivia, we stacking more chips than Nvidia. Graduated from Halloween to a Sonic theme. The dead chain resurrected, make you wanna scream. Due diligence, follow the new primitives, controlled by the citizens, built to move billions. Your mass adoption, that's the only option. We ain't stopping till we locked in the top 10. Who got the best community? Who got the most promise? Who got the most pumponomics? Phantom and now Sonic. Yo, what's the new hot topic? GM Sonic. Straight up alpha, you can get it if you watch it. GM Sonic. Yo, what's the new hot topic? GM Sonic. Straight up alpha, you can get it if you watch it.
Is cut off. A bionic arm.
もしもし、ドナルドです。
Bonjour, Mr. McDonald. It is time. Activa technological and employment.
Oh, hello there. Welcome to GM Sonic. It's me, Corval. Thank you for joining me today. It's just going to be you and me, and that's fine because we got a lot to talk about. I don't know about you, but the charts have taken everything from me over the last couple weeks. I am sitting here in my designer jacket, okay? But I had to get it from a thrift shop because I'm poor now. So we're the same. Feels good to be part of a community again. But no, seriously, guys, I want to know how you guys are all holding up out there. It's been pretty brutal. I hope you survived the trumpeting, the liberation that we've all suffered. I can say for myself, the only thing I've really been liberated from is my illusion of financial security, thanks. Oh, I'm glad to hear you're doing well there. Solid zone. I got myself a soundboard here, but I haven't set it up, so I'm trying to use the inbuilt one, and it's not as timely. I'm gonna use this katana swing. I like it in the song. But yeah, I'm glad to hear you're doing all right, Fallout Zone. You're probably the only guy out there doing great right now. Price is temporary, but the pain is going to be eternal, I think. But anyway, on the brighter side of things, Sonic is doing great. Despite the price, despite how everything else is looking, the Sonic, I had to sell some of my mustache fanatic Sonic. I had to trim a couple of hairs and send them off to India to be made into a wig, dude. A pubic wig. No, but like it's hard out here, dude. But not really on Sonic is what I'm getting at. I keep getting distracted. Things on Sonic are still looking pretty up. While everything else, while value is decreasing, the building is still occurring. We got a couple things to talk about in regards to that. Beats is launching some stuff. There's still a couple projects launching. Not just a couple, there's a bunch of projects launching. So if you truly believe in this industry, in this ecosystem, this whole financial sector, I think you're still in a safe spot. Just hope your time horizon is much longer than, say, 6 months or 4 years, however long this tariff crap's going to play out for. I got some news today, the latest news on the tariffs. See, I don't know about you guys, but I was kind of expecting this to just be like the last time where it's just going to roll it back right away. And as we've seen, like there's some rebound, like there's strength in the financial markets, not just crypto, but in the typical markets is really what I'm looking at. Is what we got the most data for. And there's some strength to rebounding, but the insecurity that we're all feeling is really holding everything back, I think, because no one really knows if Trump is actually going to pull these back. He's increased them. People have tried to negotiate, and he just keeps raising them, regardless of whatever they say. China maybe is the big one he's trying to force to the table. He's hitting with 104% tariffs. He says the deal is not likely to be hit. Who knows if this is just part of his negotiation tactic. I got a special episode I'm working on for you guys where I got this Playboy magazine here. And I've got the art of the deal. And this one has an interview with Donald Trump in it. So I'm going to do some research, and I'm going to tell you guys if I can get inside his head and maybe reach some conclusions. Maybe he told Playboy some of this playbook he's using right now. But I don't think we're going to see any kind of significant long-term price action until this tariff thing kind of resolves. Until we reach some kind of stable point, you can't build a house on sand, and we're built on like sand castles right now, dude. She's always shifting. Like it's impossible to say who's going to get hit with the tariff, when, or what. So be patient, guys. All right. The ecosystem's good. Okay. As long as you believe that the sector can survive the tariffs, then I think we're going to be fine. So don't panic. Okay. You can panic a little bit. I know I'm panicking a little bit. We're probably going to see, well, I'm just going to ramble here a little bit until someone in chat says something. I want to get some ideas off of this, but like, it seems to me that with people are saying this is not going to be a recession, right? A lot of people are arguing about whether or not this is going to be a recession or not. But I think we're going to see a lot of businesses shuttering regardless, which I think that might be, who cares what you call it? It's going to be businesses closing as either a result of the tariffs or the instability of these markets. I think we're going to see that particularly in a lot of very speculative industries. I think we've already seen it here. You're going to see these bigger companies shrink, and you're going to probably see a lot of these crypto projects shut down. So you want to be somewhere where there's some strong fundamentals. And I think that's why I'm on Sonic. Okay. It's my last hope here. Okay. I'm praying, but no, I have a good reason to think so. Sonic continues to climb, as you see here. And now we know, you watch the show a lot, you know, my numbers might be a little bit wonkier than Dracula's, but he's not here today. So we're going to use my numbers, and my numbers say we're number 12, and we're only like, I don't know, what is that, like 10 million? Yeah, dude. Well, we'll talk about that, Fall Zone. Let's get some job recommendations in the chat. Anyone got a job? Drop your job in the chat. Who's got the best job, dude? Because you're going to be sitting pretty as long as you're not, you know, importing or working with raw materials or anything. Yeah, dude, Fall Zone, that's me, dude. Well, except I'm not a KOL on CT. I'm hardly even I don't think I'm a KOL, dude. Whatever an opinion haver is. I'm a key opinion haver, maybe not leader. But yeah, as you can see, we're only like whatever percentage of what it was. It's like 10 million away, 15 million away from overtaking Avalanche and DeFi TVL. Still a large way to go in terms of bridge TVL, but we don't care about that. We care about the DeFi TVL. And as you can see, still the strongest growth month over month. So guys, don't be too sad, okay? Don't be too sad. Even though you're losing money, it's okay. It'll come back, maybe, hopefully. But from there, let's take a look at the charts. Let's talk about this price that I've been looking at. For some reason, my trading view doesn't have the prices, but that's okay. We can see Bitcoin is sitting at 78,000. Not the best place to be. Considering direction, we're looking at a downward trajectory here. Look, I prepped this into ChatGPT to get some technical analysis from you guys, and it's the most basic stuff in the world. But I didn't even know this. Apparently, we crossed a death cross on Bitcoin, so we're expecting a lot more bearishness. I still think this is a lot to do with just the market. I think all this TA can be very quickly invalidated if we got, I don't know, some deals made on international trade. I think everything would kind of simmer down a little bit. We can maybe resume upward trajectory. But as we are now, the next support is 73,000. And if we see that break, things are going to get crazy. Now, I also did it for Sonic here, and I also got it to draw some lines on the chart for me. But this thing is so ugly. Look at this. It's got the numbers wrong. I don't know. I think it redrew the entire chart and then just put lines on it. But still bearish. We're seeing bearish signals on Sonic. I don't know what price you guys are looking at. I'm hoping it sticks. It holds around 40, but if we break 40, I'm seeing us go down to 30. I personally, not investment advice, but I'll just tell you what I'm doing. I was LPing quite a bit on Shadow, trying to capture some of that range volatility, but now I'm out because I don't want to be caught in any big price jumps, any big price movements, which I'm expecting just by the nature of this market. I mean, if we look at the chart, we get big price jumps pretty regularly. Whether that's both down or up, I mean, that's for anyone to say. But it's looking more like it's going to be bearish. So be careful out there, guys, okay? Maybe invest, check out some of this stable stuff, okay? Johan here has a great tweet. Not very retail friendly, I don't think. But you know, we're all experts here. We're all pros. Here are some opportunities for you here on Sonic. Let me move my big ass head out the way here. There you go. Okay, update the layout. There we go. Yeah, so you can see we got a couple options here. I don't know about Equilibria. Okay, I've never even heard of this. Under 30 would be some nice buys. I can see 25 or lower. Fallout Zone. That would be nice for buys. That would be nice for buys. Not great for my staked S, but hey, I'll take it. Because like I said, we're doing the long game here. It's a marathon, not a sprint, buddies. But anyway, yeah. This plan using lending to Aave, taking your USDC there, LPing on Pendle, and then staking the LP. It's a pretty simple strategy here. It's really just whatever means you can, just getting to a Pendle stable coin position and then just depositing into PenPy. I don't know if we were talking about PenPy on the show, but it's kind of like it like sits on top of a couple different protocols, but PenPy specifically sits on top of Pendle and kind of optimizes your yield on that, kind of balances it for you. It's a pretty decent way to get boosted returns and kind of go off hands on your Pendle position. But there are still some risks. If you remember, they had an exploit a few months ago. I'm still salty about that. They're probably better about it now. It's probably fine now. But there is some risk in that you're adding another layer of smart contract risk to your position. So keep that in mind if you're going to play with this. But I had some pretty good returns until, I got exploited. But hey, you can't win them all. Now, next up, what did I have here? I have some more specific Sonic stuff, but I want to talk about this. I want to talk about the Sonic Summit. Let me think about this. Why Vienna? Why Vienna? But we'll come back to that. Number one question I have here is, do you guys want to go to Vienna? Because hey, it happens, Fault Zone. I've been exploited so many times, dude. I feel like a child soldier. I've been exploited so much, but it's fine. We live, we learn. Now, the Sonic Summit in Vienna. Do you guys want to go to this? Because we have 2 tickets that we're giving away. If you watched the show last Friday with Luis, he's got 2 tickets he's going to give away to some lucky viewer. But I'm gonna need some action, fellas. I'm gonna need some movement before I give these things away. Now, I have some notes here. Who did I want to give it to? I want to give them to. I'll give them to someone who just likes the stream, leaves a comment, and they tag their favorite crypto creator in the comment. I don't care where it is, if it's on Twitter or YouTube or whatever Twitter account it's on. Just reply to this stream, leave a comment, like it, and tag your favorite crypto content creator. And then we'll get you those tickets, okay? Heck, I might even sweeten the deal here. Hell, I'll pay for the hotel. I'll find a hotel and I'll pay for it. If that's going to be what it takes to get you to Vienna. I know Vienna is far for people to travel, but it's an experience, okay? Let's take a look here. What do they have in Vienna? Do they have like a little promo video that we can see how awesome it's going to be there? Look, you could stay at the Le Méridien. How classy it is, guys. I had a video, I thought, about Vienna, and I don't have it up anymore. Let me pull it up. But I think I'm going to go to this, guys. I think it's going to be a good time. It'll be great to make some connections with some builders, some people from the foundation or the labs. Fallout Zone, that sucks, dude. You got busy with work, dude. That's the downside of work, right? 1, you have financial stability, but 2, you can't fly around the world whenever you want. But yeah, let's take a look at Vienna, okay? Okay, the first thing that comes up is a Billy Joel song. Okay, don't care about that. All right. This is what we're going to get in Vienna. Look, come to Vienna, dude. In spring. They have whole do with crypto. Hey, if there's any place to build a DeFi protocol, it's here, okay? That's what I think.
This is one of Vienna's most underrated Würstelstände, but what makes it special and if it's really worth a visit, let's find out today. Of course, they offer all the classics and they
I don't think you guys need any more selling on this. I think you want to go. Mr. Good Project, it's simple, dude. Just do as I asked. Like the stream, leave a comment with your favorite crypto creator, okay? I'll get you there, buddy. But yeah, Vienna's looking hot, dude. It's looking hot. There's going to be a lot of really smart people there. You're going to learn a lot more than you can learn anywhere else. And I say that because this guy's going to be here. Bernard Schultz. We hear him talked about a lot. You know, he's a mysterious computer science wizard from Sydney, Australia. You guys know about this place? He's introduced the partition Boolean quadratic problem. You see, this stuff's way above my pay grade here, but this is the stuff. Mas Kanata, don't cop out like that, dude. Don't make it conditional. If I give you the ticket, I want to know your favorite one is right now, okay? And if it's not me, that's fine. No sweat off my back. I don't care, dude. But I wanted to point out that Bernard Schultz, I think he's going to be there. I think that's what the assistant told me. And it would make sense that he's gone because I think I solved the mystery for why this is in Vienna. Okay. Before joining the University of Sydney, this guy worked for the Technical University of Vienna and the University of Vienna. Okay. So what we're seeing here is a little conspiracy unfold, dude. Bernard Schultz is leveraging his Viennese connections to help Sonic Labs somehow. Something's going down, dude, in Vienna, and I think you guys want to be there. I know I want to be there when it goes down, okay? I don't know what Bernard Schultz is planning here, but it's probably some sort of blockchain takeover of the city. I'm assuming he's going to hack all of the university computers and make them all stake S, but I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. All right, enough fun. Enough talking about Bernard Schultz, a guy I don't know anything about and I've never met. Time to talk about STS seasons. So Beats is introducing this thing called Stake S Seasons, another little campaign to keep some momentum going for us here on the network. We got DeFi going, it's churning, it's moving, but we want to keep this momentum going, especially as the bear market conditions start to take hold, okay? As we start to enter this morass, right? This molasses, okay? We don't want to lose our energy. We don't want to lose that TVL. We don't want to lose users. We want to keep everyone engaged. So here are some opportunities from Beats. Now, what they're doing is they've created a little game. Right now in spring, they're focusing on DEXs, but what they're really trying to do is increase the usage of their staked S, okay? So 20% of all staked S revenue will be allocated to participating DEXs. Rewards are distributed based on each protocol's share of total staked S liquidity. So as you can see, they're trying to get any DEX to get more staked S, okay? And they're going to focus on different verticals each season, but for spring, it's just DEXs. In fall, maybe it's going to be lending. It seems to be what they're saying. Lending, yield, other primitives in future cycles. So I think we all know what staked S is, but if you don't, it's you take S, your Sonic, you stake it, and you get a liquid staking token that you can do other things with. That's what staked S is. It's your liquid staking token. That's why you can go and take it to a DEX and LP it. So they have 3 DEXs participating this season. You're in, Laws. Dude, you're in, Laws. We got Shadow, Beats, and SwapX. So kind of silly. They got their own DEX on here. But hey, I get it. They're trying to grow their staked S by any means necessary. Anyway, so Shadow, fan favorite. We've had him on the show quite a bit. All these are fan favorites. We love the Beats guys. We love Shadow. So let's see which DEX is going to take off here. It's a nice little competition. We have some nice variety here. We have Shadow, which has its innovative X33 incentive mechanism. We have Beats, which is kind of like, it's an OG protocol for sure. There's an OG DEX out there, right? They're kind of doing it in a slightly different way here. Actually, let me explain this a little bit. So I think for Shadow, it's literally just having staked SLPs. Simple, right? For Beats, they have a slightly different criteria. To qualify, they have a thing called stake it or make it, where you use staked S rewards to incentivize the creation of new weighted pools. So what they're trying to create new weighted pools. So to qualify, you have to create a pool that includes at least 20 staked S and maintain a minimum TVL threshold. And rewards are distributed to the best revenue to TVL pools. So how this is going to work, if you don't know what a weighted pool is, it's been a while since I looked at them, but essentially the assets are weighted differently. So instead of having a 50-50 pool of assets, you have like 20-80 is a good one. And it kind of helps with impermanent loss because you're not losing as much of the underlying assets through the exchange. I mean, you still experience it, but it's a nice way to kind of control for that portfolio risk. So this is going to be kind of interesting. I want to see what new weighted pools come out of this. Hopefully we see some nice successful ones, because it is something I'd like to kind of get into again more, especially as we're entering this more risk off phase. And then SwapX. SwapX, beloved native V4 DEX on Sonic, built on Algebra. Extremely active community. And they also have VE33. So similar incentive system to Shadow, just having staked S LPs. So the yield, the yields on these should be pretty nice because they're being incentivized by beats. But I'm loving this. I'm loving this kind of campaign that they're taking on here, where they're really trying to pull other protocols into the system and push their product. Excellent work, Beats. I'm excited to see this play out some more. And hopefully we can keep this energy and momentum going. Oh, wait, here we go. Bernard Schultz again, dude. He's the man. Oh, I also have this post here. This is from my buddy Luna Man. I love this guy. He's a clever fellow. Hello, Mendoza. He's saying it's now is not the time to buy. And he's saying this because you don't want to buy the dip during global uncertainty. Patience isn't just a virtue. It's critical. Wait for clarity and stability before putting capital at risk. I agree with him wholeheartedly here. I'm not one of these filthy degens that are saying that you should catch this knife right now. I think you should be very careful. I wouldn't be putting any buys right now. I would wait for some kind of confirmation at a level. Because if we go back to the chart, again, I mean, this isn't, let's go to the hourly here. We've had some pretty painful moments here recently. Oh, well, look, the last thing was bullish, actually. What is this indicator I have here? I think this is just the RSI indicator. Actually, we're bullish again. Never mind. Screw everything we said. I got an RSI indicator down here that says we're bullish. So go ahead and well, no, I can't even say it as a joke. But no, I honestly, though, I would still really hold out for some kind of confirmation at a level. Like, let's see us consolidate, kind of moving upwards before we jump into this pit. Okay. 100x long cheers, mate. Laws, God bless you. And I hope it pays off. Don't forget me if it does. Hit us with a super chat if it does. But next up, we have Ruggies Pizza. Ruggies is something, you know, I'm curious about Ruggies. I've been curious about Ruggies for a while. No SL. No stop loss. That's right. 1000x. That's right. We go big, we go home. No protection, okay? We're doing this raw style. We're going just straight for it, dude. We want $100 million, and we want it now, okay? And how are we going to get there? With Ruggies Pizza. Ruggy Games, live on Sonic Labs, give you a reason to hold your memes. I'm not really familiar with this. Let's go through this thread together because, to be honest, I haven't read it yet. I just saw it, and I was like, this looks kind of cool. Ruggle Games. So instead of building an only Ruggy platform, we've decided to include all of our friends from Sonic. That's Goggles. I've got that. That's Eggs. I've got that. That's THC. I've got that. Okay. I'm being transparent with you guys. I'm not shilling. All right. So you pick your meme, you fill out a form and launch your own custom gaming contract. Select from 3 games and invite your friends to play. So you can play Ruglet, Raffle, an NFT raffle. So you can sell NFTs. It's just a raffle. And then Russian roulette. Wait a minute. Russian roulette. Similar to Russian roulette. So like Ruggies kills you if you lose. I think that's pretty high risk and low reward. But I'm excited to give this a try. If this is live, maybe I should launch this on stream. I don't know. No, I have bad luck launching things on stream. So we engage with the whole chain by partnering with top NFT artists to launch exclusive Ruggle collections. So they got Clockworky and Selic here, raffling off unique pieces through their platform. This is some cool shit, dude. So if you come through here, you can win some exclusive NFTs, make a little bit of money, and have some fun. Not into the memes at all until I get the CA pre-launch. That's wise, Fallout Zone, wise man. Well, I mean, if you have any memes, though, you don't, I mean, these are existing memes. You know, you just buy into them, or if you have them already, you can play with some of this stuff. So you can track people's gaming history. You can see how bad people are at Russian roulette. And they integrated D-Bridge. Okay, so you can get in directly from any platform or from anywhere. Okay, that's awesome. Good job, Ruggies. This seems like an awesome project. It seems fun, and also it's in Spanish and Chinese, so anyone can play. So, guys, get out there. Get your Ruggies on, dude. Get a slice of Ruggies. I know I will after this. And then we got anything else I want to talk about? Any other developments that have occurred? We've just had pain and suffering. Be brave, be bold, but don't be too brave, too bold. Bullish on Mexican dev. Is Ruggies actually a Mexican guy? Because if he is, I'm all in, dude. Helder withdrew from the markets apparently, so there's no other Latinos here but me, and I'm only partial, so we need some diversity on this chain. Laws, look at you. I already got laws. I might be sending laws to Austria if you guys don't step it up here soon. Next up, I wanted to look at a couple NFTs real quick with you guys. I want to check out PaintSwap, Petroleum Plots, Petroleum CBD. So Petroleum. You guys use Petroleum? Oh, Louise. Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, Louise. Yeah, I was showing that guy on Friday. Yeah, we're fine. We actually don't need any more diversity. Never mind, forget it. MVK, you're right. Thank you for saving me. We could have got the DEI bomb, dude. We would have been liquidated by Doge. Leverage, shake my head. You got to have it sometimes. Follow its own. But anyway, back to this. Okay, is anyone out here play Petroleum? I'm curious about Petroleum, but I was a little scared. It was slowing down my browser. My computer's not good enough to run it. And I honestly just didn't really want to play another Farmville kind of situation. But Petroleum seems to be doing quite well indeed. So if you guys are playing it, I mean, I'm interested to hear some feedback from my community on whether or not you think I should get into it or we should explore it on stream. Another one I'm kind of curious about exploring is the big bad wolves that eat sheep. Now, this is from the Sandwich Man himself. And I think it's, let me pull this up. This game is kind of interesting because I still don't fully understand it. Basically, you have sheep and you have wolves. You stake your sheep and they can be eaten by a wolf. I don't, and like the wolf NFTs. Oh, so these are all dead? They're starved, dude. What the hell? This is brutal. Well, a starved one is going for 2KS. If we look at these floor prices, I mean, the game is doing something. It's doing cool. Well, let's check out the swaps here. How many sales have we had? Okay, yeah, we've had pretty good volume on this thing. And the floor has actually just been dropping. But yeah, let's take a look at sheep. So sheep, basically, okay. There are 2 telegrams for sheep coin. The sheepdog, which is gated by holding either 50 sheep or 1 wolf, or the public, which is open to all. Careful. So sheep, we got to get Souvlaki on or something to explain this, because this game is a little bit complicated. And that, well, actually, let's watch. You gather sheep. You eat sheep. And then you protect your sheep.
Yep. Another day, another dollar.
And then you pay the dog.
All, you know. Thanks.
Okay, yeah, if I remember this correctly. Basically, what you do is you get a wolf, and you can go around and eat people's sheep that is not staked with the sheepdog. And if it's staked with the sheepdog, you have to pay a portion of your yield to the sheepdog for protection. And that's it. That's the game as far as I know. Pretty fun. I like the PvP aspect being built into it. And I'm kind of interested in playing it some more. But these wolves are pretty expensive. And if the wolves can actually die, dude, I don't want to buy a fucking dead wolf, bro. What the hell? Why would I buy this? This is a scam. These guys are trying to scam us by selling starved wolves. But yeah, cool stuff. See, this is what I'm saying. There's lots of stuff happening on Sonic that you can be a part of and you can participate in that's pretty unique at the moment. We got big bad wolves that eat sheep. We got Sakura, which I'm still too scared to pull up on stream. It seems like a lot of text. I don't want to be reading a whole book to you guys, but it does seem pretty cool. We've got S4, which I also wanted to manage that real quick because I haven't done my S4 in a while. I don't know if Disco Chuck is still watching this, but he's my guild leader, and I feel like I let him down because I stopped using my S4. I stopped doing my S4 as much. But I want to get back into it because my cute little guy, he's been around for a while. I can't give up on him. He's still got a ways to go. Let's see. Where is my guy? Inventory? I don't have anything in my inventory. Is this the wrong wallet? What's going on? Let's go. No, hero. Find one. I have a hero. This is insane. This is honestly insane. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna do a little S4 management, and then I'm probably gonna sign off the stream here. I'm gonna do something safe. Ooh, I was fishing this whole time, guys. I must have so many fish at this point. Let me get some more fish, actually. I love fishing, dude. Anyone, that might be the job that I transition into if this whole market continues to crash. Same here. I'm in Trippy Steve's Moonmasters Dow clan. Scrimmy, dude, that's right. I got plenty of Scrimmy. Let me get some mystery blue. Yeah, I'm just going to do this all day for 24 hours, just fish. That would be much more lucrative laws, and that might be the but no, I'm thinking more deep sea fisherman. I think that's a good next career step for me. I'll be live streaming from the boat. Hopefully we get more people tuning in because it's more crazy, you know what I mean? But yeah, that'll probably be my fate if the market continues to trend as it is. But yeah, anyway, that's pretty much all I got for you guys today. Remember, okay, if you want to go to Austria, like the stream, comment on the stream, your favorite crypto content creator. I don't care who it is. It doesn't have to be me, okay? And I'll send you to Vienna, dude. All right, I'll make it happen. Daddy will make it happen for you. But other than that, all I can say is, protect your ducats, dude. Protect your funds. Things are looking crazy out there. Liberation Day has been a nightmare for me personally, and not hopefully for you, but probably for you. S4 is only game. Wait, MBK, what do you mean where? Comment where? Comment on the stream, dude, whether it's on YouTube or on Twitter. Okay. But yeah, anyway, that's it for me, folks. Thanks for tuning in on this solo episode. I hope you found it fun, entertaining. I hope I exposed you to something maybe a little bit new. If not, let me know. Give me your feedback. I'll take it. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.
GM Sonic is Corval and Dracula Presley. GM.